Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover from LL Cool J, who recently spoke on the leaked collaboration with Eminem that hit the web a few days ago at what could only be described as ironic timing, seeing as we just got the documentary How Music Got Free that featured segments of Eminem explaining how leaks affect the whole music creation process.
Post-traumatic leak disorder is what I had.
And we'll get to more on this in a bit. And today we also have more that have come from the battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, as clips recently hit the web that showed they are indeed shooting a music video for Not Like Us. And we'll be exploring a couple of these clips that show why some of Drake's lyrics have backfired, and the whole thing sparked a heated exchange on social media, as Kendrick is being accused of milking the moment. More on this in a moment. And Drake can't catch a break at this point, as while this was on, he was also getting dragged by DJ Scheme, while at the same time a clip went viral, quote, exposing Drake for stealing lyrics and flows from Soulja Boy, although this one was a mixed bag to be honest, and we'll expand on this in a bit. And if you recall, we covered the story of The Game, who went on a 17-minute rant about how he's not bothered by Kendrick's performance. Well, according to latest reports, a friend of Kendrick reacted to Game's rant with this. Game had to choose his words carefully when putting out his statement about not being invited to the show. He not gon' disrespect none of our homies though, he knows better. We'll have that boy on TMZ looking like Martin after he fought Thomas Hearns, laughing emojis. And for those who don't get the reference, here's what he's talking about, how Game would have ended up. And this report got some salty reactions like, Kendrick is not the face of hip-hop. He performed these songs on June 10th, talking about unity. Nah bro, that ain't it. Unity is leaving the beefs and disagreements in the past and bringing everyone together. And some concluded, strong believer that The Game has always been jealous of Kendrick. Game kept the West Coast alive for a nice stretch and was never acknowledged for it. When that came out, people forgot The Game even existed, and I think that's the root of their weird relationship. And moving on, before we get to the Not Like Us video shoot, perhaps we found the biggest Eminem fan from the West Coast, as this video went viral on social media.
Kendrick Lamar or Jay-Z?
Well, I'm from the West Coast, so of course it's gonna be Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar or Eminem?
Eminem.
Eminem or Drake?
Eminem.
Eminem or Kanye West?
Eminem.
Eminem or Tupac?
Eminem. Tupac wasn't here long enough. No disrespect.
Eminem or Nas?
I'm still going Eminem.
Eminem or Snoop Dogg?
Damn, Uncle Snoop gonna be upset. I gotta go Eminem.
Eminem or J. Cole?
Eminem.
Eminem or Lil Wayne?
Well, Eminem.
Eminem or Nicki Minaj?
I love Nicki, but Eminem.
Eminem or Cardi B?
Eminem.
Eminem or Young Thug?
Shout out Young Thug, but Eminem.
Eminem or 50 Cent?
Shout out 50, but Eminem.
Eminem or Ice Cube?
Eminem.
Eminem or Wiz Khalifa?
Eminem.
Eminem or Stormzy?
I'm going with M.
Eminem it is, cool.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And in reaction to this, some are still surprised that the narrative ever took off. The claims that only white people listen to Eminem, check this out. This is why the narrative that black people don't listen to Eminem will always be inaccurate, because they are black people like myself who does. Mind you, this man said he was from the West Coast and he chosen Eminem over all of the all-time GOATs. That was always a bad faith argument, because you could show them a million black people listening to Eminem and they will resort to even more ridiculous comments, like how they will take away their quote black card. It was always nonsensical, and El Jamar certified himself as a walking L for making a statement like that. And moving on, video clips hit the web from the video shoot of Not Like Us. Check out some snippets.
Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something be reference for bitches with us? They not like us. 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 That's the kind of time all of us are saying. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Come on, man. And we even got some star appearances like this from Steve Lacy.
Over by the tree, under the tree, and you want to be in the video, please come to the back side of the mural. Move over to the back side of the mural.
Hey, Dave, is that good?
And if you recall, on Family Matters, Drake rapped, "You know who really banged a set? My dude YG." And guess who also made an appearance during the video shoot?
Come on, man.
And boy, some hip-hop fans went from begging Kendrick to respond weeks ago to this conversation right now. Very tired of hearing "not like us" everywhere, to be honest. I tolerated it for the concert since it was his first performance, but it has run its course sonically, and we even got factually incorrect salty posts like these. "Not Like Us" being Kendrick's biggest song speaks volumes. Folks are Drake haters first, then Kendrick fans second. If that was a Travis Scott diss or Kanye diss, it doesn't get this big. And this is wrong, because it was Kendrick's biggest debut, but far from Kendrick's biggest song overall. Like, it is not even close as it stands right now, although it has the potential to be a contender in a few years, depending on how well it ages. And the cope continued. As this blew up, Kendrick is really milking this beef, loudly crying emojis. Drake really changed that brother's life, which got this response. Drake couldn't shut up about what he did to Meek after their beef, and the stans were loving it. But now he's lost to Kendrick. Apparently, a music video is, quote, "doing too much, laughing my bum off." And this is facts. At the end of the day, I just want y'all to realize Drake literally asked for this. They begged him to drop, and now y'all can't handle it. It got so bad, even community notes on Twitter had to step in for this. Kendrick played "Not Like Us" 5 times because that's his biggest song, laughing emojis. 15 years in the game.
Say no Diddy.
No P. Diddy.
And your biggest song is dissing somebody, Lord. And Drake can't catch a break when it comes to getting dragged right now, as this clip even went viral, accusing him of stealing from Soulja Boy.
Y'all know Soulja Boy wasn't lying about Drake when he said,
He copied my whole fucking flow!
I'm getting so cold. I ain't wait this hard since I was 18.
I look so good. I ain't looked this good since I was 18.
Apologize if I say anything I don't mean.
Excuse me if I say a couple things that I don't mean.
Like, what's up with your best friend?
Like I look better than your girlfriend. And we can all have some fun, believe me.
We could all have some fun, believe me.
And what's up with these old niggas?
And what's up with these new niggas? And why they think it all comes so easy?
Mad cause I make it look so easy.
Word for word, bar for bar.
Hey, tell me what's really going on. Drizzy back up in this thing, I'm ready. What's happening?
Hey, tell me what's really going on. Soulja Boy up in this thing, I'm ready. What's happening?
Now, to be fair to Drake, for the first song, I'm on One, his version released days before Soulja Boy's version. However, for the second song, yes, Soulja Boy's song released years before, so it is a mixed bag, but users don't care as this went viral. That biracial gangster cosplayer don't have a original bone in his body. And more, Drake really stole Soulja Boy's whole flow, laughing emojis. But if you thought that was all Drake is going through right now, you thought wrong, as after Ryan Garcia brought back the speculations that Drake killed XXXTentacion, we got to hear from X's associate, DJ Scheme, a few hours ago. First, he shared this: "My only issue is that after my brother died, all Drake did was throw shots to look more gangster. So to wrap things up, it is still F Drake." And he added, "My loyalty is to my family, that's it. And I consider each and every one of you guys a part of it." And as it stands, I'd say it is conclusive at this point that they have turned on Drake. As in response to this, marketers and publicists, if you had to advise Drake on a rebrand, what would it be? And this meme went viral in response to it.
Nah, man. Ooh. Tired of this shit, man. It's just too much. Come on, man.
And moving on to the next point, we got to hear from LL Cool J on the recent leaked collaboration with Eminem that's been floating around on the web, and we even got to find out that it isn't even the final version. Check out some snippets from his interview from DigiWax Media.
I gotta ask, the leak that just got put out there, was that AI or was that this Eminem and you was real?
I can't believe that's a terrible. Yo, that's so bad. It's not AI, bro, but
okay, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
It's not AI, but it's not official. It's not the right version.
Okay.
They just be over the top and just people just be dabbling and just I don't even know why even do that. It's like, calm down.
People are assholes. That's why.
Like, they just want to, they just walk it all in the kitchen and touching the rolls before the shit is done and, just all up in the pots. Keep the food ain't ready. You know how your grandmother slap your hand and shit when you try to put the pots early? That's how I feel about these dudes. Like, man, just cut this shit. But it is what it is. It's not AI. It's a real joint. It's a real joint.
Okay.
But there's
we'll dead it at that. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And this sparked even more questions. Since he said the leak was a different version, I wonder if he's insisting there will still be a song coming out. Would hope we still get something from both of them. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.